As the heat and humidity continue, first responders and healthcare workers are prepared for possible emergencies.
TV6 senior reporter Jerry Tudor spoke with a firefighter and a doctor to find out what steps you can take to beat the heat.
With max temperatures in the 90s and high humidity across upper Michigan, many of us are trying anything to stay cool, especially heading to the beaches. First responders like the Marquette Fire Department say they haven't yet seen an increase in calls for heat stroke or heat illness, but they have seen more calls for service near the lakes.
Right now, people are generally down by the water, so we might see more water rescues or just medical calls. Shortness of breath, things like that. But we will get a few heat-related emergencies every so often.
Physicians here at UP Health System Marquette say there are very specific signs for heat stroke to be alert for.
If you start to see someone near you or even in yourself with mental status changes, that becomes a little different. So that goes into the heat stroke territory. So confusion, delirium, lethargy, that becomes a medical emergency, and they need to come to us in the emergency department for evaluation.
Rubel also shared some tips to beat the heat.
If you're outside, staying in the shade, of course wearing sunscreen if you're out in the sun. You can stay cool when you're outside. We have this beautiful lake next to us that is always a little too cold, and so you can refresh yourself in the lake. Staying inside in air conditioning is ideal.
Rubel also said the most vulnerable people in extreme heat and humidity are the elderly and athletes, but anyone can experience heat illness. Jerry Tudor, TV6 News, Marquette.